Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Sparkles, where I turn imagination into reality. Thank you for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your time. Leave a comment below and let me know how my craftsmanship has came along. Also like and share this video. And if you'd like to watch my progression as a one-stop shop, subscribe and let us take the journey together. Galaxy Sparkles. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. Today, we're going to create the ring of the simulation. Are we truly living in a simulation? Well, I've definitely committed my life into accepting that my realm, my reality is definitely a simulation, guys. I have committed my life to that. And I have my reasons. I've had my experiences. I have my understandings. And what opened my eyes to a possible simulation was back in 1999 when The Matrix came out. I watched that movie over 100 times because I was so fascinated with it. Has my fascination created this false reality in my mind? Are these experiences that I've witnessed, that I've viewed, are they false? Is my logic not allowing my brain to see the logical side that it's all false? Guys, all I can tell you is that statistically, the lowest statistic I can find that we are living in a simulation is 50-50. All these other scientists and physicists and, the smartest guys in the world are saying the odds are much greater than 50-50 that we are definitely living in a simulation. And let me tell you, through my experiences, there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, like I said, I have committed my life to this idea, to this concept. It's pretty wild, guys. And not only is it I've turned my life into a game. I mean, I've turned it into the game itself, that this is just a meat suit that my entity, that my being is definitely installed in. Did we choose this life that we are living today? I've heard a lot of things, and maybe there's certain things in life that we need to learn, There's certain things that maybe in the past life that we didn't learn that we need to learn in this life. And so you choose your meat suit, so to say. And is it a program? Is it a pre-programmed life that you just observe and witness through, that you're going to go through certain things and that your inner being should just be observing and witnessing? And yeah, you're going through the motions and all this is happening, but yet we're just observers of this life. My entity inside is just an observer. I'm only allowed to observe, and everything is pre-programmed. It's a concept. Is this what I think? Guys, my hands are still up in the air because, like I've told you, I've had on pre-programmed life, I'm still up in the air on that. But let me tell you, I've had some experiences that, guys, it leaves a very big question mark inside that if this life is pre-programmed or not, guys. That's all I can tell you. But that's why it's so important for us to master our emotions, master what you can control. If you have zero control over what the circumstances in your life, because we all go through circumstances on a daily basis, guys. When you're out in this public, your patience are tested. Just everything is tested. And the only thing you can actually control are your emotions, how you feel inside. So once you become an emotional master and begin opening your views and your ideas to bigger and better things, You just learn to observe and witness the surroundings and what's going on, and you begin looking at life a little differently. And in my eye, through my eyes, I definitely look at the world a lot differently. I see a lot. I just see life differently, guys. And I really think like I said, I have committed my life. I was raised in church. I have completely reprogrammed who and what I am. And for that to happen, when you're born with a name, a very short, brief history. The majority of us can't even remember past 100 years of our family. So you're born with a name, a very short timeline, and a religious type of belief. The majority of us. And whenever I've read lots of books, guys. I've read over 200 and something books trying to self-develop, trying all these self-development books and just different types of books. I've read over 200 books and just trying to become a better version of myself on a daily basis. Back when I was working 18 hours a day, I ran a business. I was reading. I was working out. I was putting in 18 hours a day. My kids was grown. And, that's just what I did. I invested 18 hours a day, sleeping 6, and doing it all over on 7 days a week, guys. And, I was trying to become financially free. There was just so much that was going on. And now my dad, I always remember my dad, you need to slow down to go fast. And which he was actually using that phrase in a different term but I took that phrase and installed it into my life. And guys, ever since I've slowed down, I'm actually going faster, if that makes any sense. I am a very high energy person. I have tons of energy. My imagination is enormous. And I just overflow with love and joy, guys. And if I'm wrong, why would you want to be right? Feeling this good without medication other than just a half a blood pressure pill every day? Why? Even if I am wrong, I don't want to be right, guys. So you can take your religion, you can take your gods, you can take your devils and your hells and your heavens. And you can enjoy them, because I choose the simulation, guys. Why would you? I wouldn't want to go to, unless I reach nirvana, the final stage, but I would still want to be re-entered into a game, because you would get bored. If there was a nirvana, if there was a heaven, whatever, in time you would get so bored and would want change. Just like the billionaires, they get so bored. They may take a month out of their life and go experience homelessness just for a change. If we all have reached nirvana, and maybe, just maybe, for whatever reason, this simulation was created to escape actual base reality because it was so boring and just so lame, and we could come to a place where we could express ourselves. Maybe. I don't know all the answers. I just have hypotheses and theories based on my experiences, guys. This is my views, my experiences. Has nothing to do with you. This is how I think. This is how I feel. I am a very logical thinker. I have a ton of common sense, but this is my imagination, my kid inside of me. This is my kid inside of me wanting to experience a magnificent life, guys. And I have turned my game into a life, and I am growing. I am learning. I have learned to just observe and witness my emotions. I would consider myself a black belt in emotional mastery. I would consider myself a brown belt in meditation and yoginess type stuff. Now, there are like always, there's a 10th degree black belt and stuff like that. And I definitely have room to grow emotionally, because I still do get frustrated. It still happens. It's rare. I still get frustrated. I'm still capable of getting angry, but it's rare, guys. I would consider myself a emotional black belt with 10 degrees still to learn. There's always room to grow and learn, guys. And that's what's great about this simulation. You can reinsert yourself, pay to play. What did you pay to play the game you're playing today? What do you think you actually would have put up to play the game you're playing today? Guys, I know what I'd have paid to live this life I've led, although it's been full of adversity, full of hardship, full of hard knocks. I have led the hard knock life, guys. And that's a fact. That is a fact. But I have overcame. I wanted to retire. I did retire. I retired at 47 years old. Was it the way I wanted to retire? You know, studying the stock market for years and years and years and trying to get to that level, that financial freedom level. I never got that fuck you kind of money. I had some fuck you money, but that fuck you money I just did not get to retire the way I really wanted to, guys. But yet I still retired at age 47. It still happens. So, you know, I'm thankful I have more time to study and work on myself, the things that I can control. So it's great, guys. Yeah, that's so far so good. So let's continue creating the ring of the simulation. Here we go, y'all. Hang tight. All right, guys, we got us a 2-strand band. We are creating the ring of the simulation. And being that the 2-strand band is my favorite band at this particular time and moment of my life, this is what we're going to go with because it's a big idea, it's a big concept, and only the best for my imagination, guys. So here we go. Y'all hang tight, and let's start this thing up together. I got some techno in my ear, rock and rolling. I'm a rocker from a way back, boys. I love me some 70s, 80s, and 90s hair metal bands. Oh, man, that'll get your blood flowing. It used to get my blood flowing. But that's kind of like how this techno is now. It's a different kind of energy, guys. It's a different type of energy, and I really dig this techno. I did get my torch in, so we're definitely going to be moving to acetylene. I got my acetylene torch came in yesterday, so we're going to be moving to acetylene here for too long. It's got to pick up a bottle, and we're definitely going to be moving to acetylene. This little process of this melting these little stuff like this will go a lot smoother, a lot quicker in the near future, that's for sure, with that acetylene torch. All right, guys, y'all hang tight. I'm gonna get this thing soldered on up, and I'll see y'all in just a minute when we move to the next stage. I'll try not to forget to bring y'all along. I get so wrapped up in my music and my work, I forget to bring y'all along sometimes, so y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we got our band all soldered up. We got it measured out to 73 mils end to end, and we're gonna wrap it around the mandrel and see what we don't come up with. If we can get us another seamless joint, this will be seamless joint number 5, ring number 5 with a seamless joint. So we're definitely on a roll, and we're going to try to continue that trend. That's for dang sure. So see what we don't come up with right quick, guys. Keep your thumb out the way, boy. All right, guys, y'all hang tight. I'm going to get this thing all in order, and we'll see y'all in just a minute when we solder him up. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, I do forecast another seamless joint, so this should be number 5. The last 5 rings that I have created, last 4 rings that I've created have been seamless, and I do forecast this one being seamless as well. So y'all come along for the ride. I'll show you the outcome, and we'll see if my forecast is coming the way I foresee it. Here we go. Get him nice and juicy hot. We're gonna lay some solder on it, boys. I didn't say lay, I said lace it in there. Here we go. Let's solder him up. All right, guys, y'all hang tight. I'll show you the outcome here in just a few minutes. Here we go. All right, guys, as forecasted, there it is. No seam. I mean, not even a hint of a seam, guys, and That's pretty spectacular. That's 5 in a row. Tomorrow will be a double hat trick if we can make it happen. So here we go, guys. Y'all hang tight. I'm going to start creating a bezel. I got a pretty cool idea for the bezel and a couple of stones. And it's pretty unique, pretty special. Special ring, guys. The ring of the simulation. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys. We're about to solder up this bezel here to the base, for the base of the ring. This will be for the base itself, and let's see what happens here, guys. See how it fans out. Do we really have control? Are we in control of our own lives? Or are we just, ow, that's hot on my meats. Put that over there and get a longer one, guys. That thing is spicy on the old meat. Are we in control? That's the great question. The only thing I know that I'm in control of are my emotions, my feelings, how I react to certain situations, how my emotions react to certain situations. I do know I'm in control of that. But through my experiences, I have a lot of questions that are unanswered, and I'm diving deep looking for them. I'm diving very deep into searching for certain answers that I have not came across. There's a lot of things that I search for that is not out here on the internet. So we are definitely diving deep, doing lots of self-experiments. So here we go. Y'all hang tight. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, we are going to attempt soldering up this base right here. See what happens. Could be fairly difficult, that's for sure. Tell you what, y'all hang tight. All right, guys, I am attempting to get this all soldered up here real nice. I'm trying to do the heat and lay kind of method. I don't know if it's going to work out for me. I'm having hell. Oh shit. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we're actually going to take a different approach to this little unit this time. See what happens here. Oh, shit. Let's see if we got it partially on there, guys. I didn't want to over solder it and undo all my work, so let's see what we got going on here. Y'all hang tight. Let me do a little figuring out here. All right, guys, we have completed the ring of the simulation. It is completed. Sorry I didn't bring y'all along on the final stages of the soldering. I was all kinds of discombobulated, playing Twister with my arms and fingers, and it was pretty wild is what It was pretty wild. My fingers and hands and arms and head would all been in the gosh dang way. You wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. It was all kinds of discombobulation happening. But it was a good time. I had a great time. I got to use some of my imagination, some of my old memories, some of my old experiences that I've poured into this ring. And but guys, I'm betting everything I got that this is a simulation that I'm living in. And you can believe whatever you want. I just know through my experiences, my understandings, and the things I've seen, and the things that I've learned over the years that, guys, it's hard to believe that this is not a simulation. I'm risking it all for all you people that are Christians and Buddhas and Allahs and whatever. Hey, that's your prerogative. I have nothing against your ideas or your views. I am open-minded, open-hearted to anything you have to say. Unlike the majority of you all, which have zero open-heartedness, zero open-mindedness to anything I have to say. So I'm just telling my story, guys. This is my experience. This is for your entertainment value only. Now, if you've had some experiences that are unexplainable, hey, just leave them in the comments. I'd like to hear them. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that's what got me into searching and researching the things that I have because of my experiences that are just unexplainable, guys. They're just plumb unexplainable. You know, would you pay to live the life you have now, to gain the experience, if you were just... The possibilities are just freaking endless, guys. Like I said, billionaires pretend to be homeless because they're bored. They need something different. And if life was as perfect as you all think in your mind that it could be, you would become bored. And we would want this creation, guys. But that's just my idea. That's my theory. And I'm going to stick with it till the end of my last days, guys. Like I said, it wasn't too long ago, within the last month, I thought I was goner, guys. And a lot of people think they can pray to a Jesus on their last freaking deathbed and go to a heaven after not living, not experiencing, not master emotional mastery or anything. That's just bizarre to me, guys. To me, that's just bizarreness. That's just hyper talk. Is there a cheat code to life? I truly think there is. I think there's a cheat code to this life. Like in any game, there are cheat codes where you can hit certain buttons and advance throughout the game a lot quicker. But me, I want every dollar's worth of my experience in this, what I'm going through. I want to feel every emotion. I want to observe and witness every emotion. I want to learn to conquer these emotions so that whatever is after this, which I'm 100% positive, there is 100% positive something is after this, whether your mind gets wiped and go to another realm or you reincarnate in this soul trap that we apparently are in. You know, I don't know what exactly is at the end, but I'm 100% positive there is something after this life, guys. And just learn to observe and witness everything, and just do whatever you want to do. Hell, you grown. Do what you want to do. This is just my idea, my views, my perspective. So y'all hang tight. I appreciate y'all tuning in this long. And like always, guys, I'm going to leave you this huge energy ball, guys. And I am overflowing with what I'm casting out. I'm not wasting it. I am overflowing and have nowhere else to give it. So take it if you want it. If it hits you, you better brace yourself because it'll change you. So here we go. I'm going to fill this huge energy ball, guys, full of energy, full of imagination, full of love, full of joy, and gosh damn it, full of connectedness. Here we go, coming at you. That's cast out throughout all the realms, throughout all the parallel universes, the hypercubes, all of it, guys. It's coming at you. You better brace yourself because it's coming. If it hits you, it's going to hit you hard and change you. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. We'll see you tomorrow.